Hi there, this is Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi. Dear friends, what is the real wealth in life? You must have heard health is wealth, and you also must have heard if wealth is gone, nothing is gone. If health is gone, something is gone. And if character is gone, everything is gone. Let me repeat, dear friends. When wealth is gone, nothing is gone. If health is gone, something is gone. But if character is gone, everything is gone. Dear friends, to some extent they may be partially correct, but the real thing is what has been said in this aphorism: when character is gone, everything is gone. Now I invite my best friend, Dr. Napoleon Hill, to really tell you what are the real riches in life. And he will tell in his own voice what I want to summarize briefly, then let him hear also. The real wealth, the most supreme attributes of a great man is positive mental attitude. But second, which is most important, is your sound physical health. Means unless you are very healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you cannot do anything in life. Even the positive mental attitude is only developed when you are having a sound body, and then sound mind will absorb those wonderful ideas of positive mental attitude. And then your body will be only sound once your mind is free from all worries, anxieties, fret. Means you are following a real great path, the path of purity of thoughts, truth, justice, peace, love and non-violence, kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity and humility. Because unless your mind is very calm, you have a pure thoughts, then thought has a direct impact on your health and the body. So like me, very sound physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, that is because of mental strength. I always think myself, Buddha, I want nothing and I want to help everyone with all the might and attributes and all the wisdom I have acquired in my life. Third is that you should be free from all worries, anxieties, and fourth is capacity for applied faith. A man can only achieve any success in life if he has self-reliance, self-belief, self-courage, self-conviction, determination, passion, willpower, all originates from unwavering courage and belief and faith. That is called capacity of applied faith. That is only the way you can really achieve greatness in life. Another one is, you can say fifth. Fifth way is, you should have always optimistic attitude. You think that future is waiting for you and you can really achieve anything great in life. That is hope for future achievements and success. And the sixth one is try to maintain a harmonious relations with everyone. As Max Herman said, as far as possible without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. And also avoid loud and aggressive persons because they are very much vexations to the spirit. Another one, willingness and the desire to share all your achievements with everyone, as I do and all the great people do. Share all your learning and wisdom with others. Another one, next one is be open-minded. Don't be the frog of the well, a conservative person, orthodox person. Like you see, today the world is turbulent because of various sections of the society. They believe in different dogmas. The religions is divided the world in different category. That is really dividing force. Today man has conquered space and time. So we should not think about religion, Islam or Christianity or Hinduism or whatsoever. There has to be one universal religion, that is the religion to love all, to respect all, to be kind and compassionate to all coherently unite together and try to make a world a very peaceful and loving place for everyone. It includes not only human being, but it includes also birds, fish, animals and plants. That's my understanding. And then you have to live your life. You have to earn all your basic necessity of life, bread, water, shelter, gratifications of all the basics, permanent needs of your life. So you have to engage yourself in a true obsession and passion and profession which you really admire and love. Means being engaged in the level of love. Beloved friends, all these things can be achieved and acquired once you have self-control. That is, your mind is under your control, very disciplined. You have taken full possession of your mind and you are controlling and directing your mind towards the desired goal in your life. And the mind is not controlling you, rather you are the owner of your mind. And remember it, if anyone develops this ability to take full possession of his mind and control it direct towards whatever aims and ambitions, he is going to get it. So said Andrew Carnegie, dear friends. So self-discipline is really your strength. And then, if you are so wise, you should have X-ray type, penetrating wisdom to really understand others very wisely. Because the world is full of trickery. Take precautions in business affairs, but simultaneously this not blind you to what real virtue is. There are so many people who strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism, beloved friends. And the last but not the least is monetary strength, the financial power. Of course, if you have all the 12 riches what Napoleon has said in your hand, then you can only make a priority list. Let me tell you, positive mind, sound physical health, free from worries and anxieties and fret, maintaining harmonious relations with everyone, having hope for future success and greatness, capacity for applied faith, willingness to share all your blessings with everyone, being open-minded, being engaged in a level of love, being very self-disciplined person, control over your all emotions, then willingness and wisdom to understand other person also very wisely and intelligently, and last but not the least is monetary power. But I tell you, without monetary power, the financial strength, you cannot be happy. But my friend Napoleon, he says, look, this is the last. But Napoleon Hill, you pass away in 1970. But my friends, I tell you, for survival, we have to be fittest once we have a lot of money with us. But this may not be the real cause of happiness and joy and serenity. Look at Bezos, look at Bill Gates, look at so many great, richest people on earth. They are having serious problem in their life because they lack all this wisdom, loyalty, sincerity, commitment. They are not able to unite even their family. They are going for divorce. So follow the trend. Once you have all, give more emphasis to being very positive, and so on and so forth. Now Napoleon Hill, kindly tell us in your own voice, my friends, how they can be very happy.
Everyone desires to be rich, but not everyone knows what constitutes enduring riches. And most people believe riches to consist only in material things that money can buy.
No,
now here is a list of the 12 things which constitute real riches. Number 1, a positive mental attitude. Observe that it heads the list. And second, sound physical health. And third, harmony in human relations. And fourth, freedom from fear. And fifth, the hope of future achievement. And sixth, the capacity for applied faith. And 7, willingness to share one's blessings with others. 8, to be engaged in a labor of love. 9, an open mind on all subjects toward all people. 10, complete self-discipline. 11, wisdom with which to understand people. And 12, financial security. Observe, if you will, with great benefit, the fact that money comes at the end of the list of the 12 things that make men rich.
Dear friends, so that is a summary. If you have all the blessings, you give priority. A kind person and a wise person like Gautama Siddhartha Buddha is far, far greater than the richest man, Alexander, who conquered the whole earth, or so many greats. They invaded different countries, looted, plundered, bloodshed. Thank you very much, viewers.